Hey everyone, let's look at some of the new capabilities that are part of the Dynamics 365 Remote Assist Asset Capture Public Preview. This preview introduces our first set of asynchronous scenarios that go beyond calling and are built on Common Data Service, the Common Data Model, and are accessed through the new model-driven web app for Remote Assist. With data now in Common Data Service, you can use data generated from Remote Assist in your other applications such as Power Apps and Power Automate Flows, other Dynamics 365 apps like Field Service, and third-party apps and databases including other CRM and ERP systems. The preview enables technicians to capture data in the HoloLens about the equipment they are servicing and inspecting with or without being in a call. First, admins will create and manage digital asset records from the Remote Assist model-driven app, so technicians can capture data in a consistent and organized way. Then, technicians will use the HoloLens 2 to select the digital asset record they are working on and capture spatial data such as photos with annotations to the asset record. The captured data by technicians is then reviewed and validated in the Remote Assist model-driven web app, or automated with flows created with Power Automate. In this video, we will look at the Remote Assist model-driven app, create and view asset records, and review asset data captured from a HoloLens. In the next video, we will look at the installation and setup process for the preview. Logging into Dynamics 365 from my web browser, I can navigate to the Remote Assist model-driven app and see all the assets my organization maintains, repairs, or operates that will be available in the HoloLens 2. Let's take a look at one of the assets in our list. Here we are seeing basic asset information like the name, category of the asset, such as HVAC units, and the account this asset is owned or located at, and the make or model of this asset saved in the product field. These fields can be customized and additional fields can be added as needed. From the Captures tab, we can see a list of photos captured by technicians in the HoloLens while on-site performing work on the asset. These photos could be of the asset before and after installing a new part, or photos taken of defects during an inspection or audit process. Let's take a look at the most recently captured photo. From the capture form, we see some basic information about the capture, such as the name, who took it, and the asset it is related to. Scrolling down, we can see the image that was captured from the HoloLens and expand it for greater detail. We can see some annotations already created in the image, for example, the blue arrow taken in the HoloLens or the red circle added from the web app. We can use the annotation tool at the top, select a color, and add an additional annotation to the image, pointing out a defect that we noticed. We can also download these images locally to create an inspection report or integrate them into a work order management system such as Field Service or something else. Let's create a new asset by selecting the Assets tab in the New button. We'll fill in a name, for example, a generator that we're installing next week. Next, we'll select the generator category by typing in the first few letters. Next, we'll specify Contoso as the account that the generator will be installed at. We'll select Floor 1 as the parent asset to provide an asset hierarchy between the generator and the floor that it's installed in. And lastly, we'll add a quick note using the timeline control to communicate the status of the asset. For example, the asset will be installed on June 15th. These notes and photos can be accessed at any time from the asset record by browsing the Remote Assist model-driven app. We can also take a look at the asset hierarchy by selecting the View Hierarchy button from the toolbar. We can see how the generator fits in with the rest of the assets in the floor by looking at the asset tree on the left side. In this demo, we looked at creating, managing, and viewing assets, reviewing asset captures taken by technicians in the HoloLens, and viewing the asset hierarchy. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at how to capture asset information from the HoloLens 2.